I'll use an example. In the military, everybody is trained in basic training to shoot. But nobody ever won a
Mhm.
war just because one soldier knew how to shoot. And so I see that play out in
Right.
business all the time. And that's where it gets back to, you have to have the strategy and you have to have the leadership. And that's where all these things that I write about, commander's intent, comes into play, because the generals can set the strategy, but guess what? It's the captains and the lieutenants that are going to implement it and actually do the work. And it's the same thing. You might have an amazing person that's at the top setting strategy, but then what are your platoon leaders doing? What are your company commanders doing? Because that's where the actual work gets done. And, one example that I write about, I was hired one time for a company, and when they hired me, they said, "Lee, we don't want you to do anything for 90 days.